Greetings, viewers. Here we are back with something a little different. This is the digital DECStation 425C, which has been sitting around dormant for a very long time. And in this video, we're going to go ahead and set it up with MS-DOS and Windows 3.11. Hopefully install some of the drivers as well. Particularly for the video. This has an ATI VGA Wonder 16 installed in it. Go ahead and power it up here. Yes, that hard drive does make some weird noises. You can see VGA Wonder BIOS. This is a particularly old version of the Phoenix ROM BIOS. And unfortunately, this is one of the ones that requires the boot floppy. You see invalid configuration information, please run setup. But fortunately for us, we don't have to run setup. Just hit F1. The hard drive is already there. This is just some basic install of DOS 622, which you might be able to see there, over top of all this junk. We'll just go ahead and run the setup utility from the hard drive, and now we got to set all this stuff up. Okay, so it looks like everything there is now set up. It's a very odd amount of installed memory, but we'll hit F2 to save. And the system should reboot itself. And the focus will lose the plot. Here we go. And I'm going to actually just go ahead and insert my DOS disk. I'm going to actually install DOS 5 on this because this computer is from 1991. So MS-DOS 5 seems like it'd be pretty period correct. We'll see if it'll actually boot to the floppy. Sounds like it's trying. Here we go. MS-DOS 5. Welcome to setup. All of those settings are correct. Install to CDOS. Run shell on startup. I don't really need to run DOS shell on setup because I'm installing Windows. So, that is correct. And now we'll install DOS 5. So we'll let it do its thing here. While we're waiting, this hard drive has got me kind of puzzled. Because it does not have an actual Seagate standard model number on it. It says 94241-383. And some research seems to suggest that this is not actually a Seagate drive, this is an Imprimis drive that Seagate has relabeled. Which wouldn't really surprise me. You also see every once in a while the little green light on the front. I guess it's got that instead of a hard drive LED. Which makes sense. Okay, if it says so, pull that out, we'll press enter, and the system will reboot, and the focus will go nuts. I'd love to know which Adaptec SCSI adapter that actually is. Looks like it's a much older one. Go ahead and close and we type in version. You can see we have DOS 5. Now, I'm going to install Windows 3.11 for work groups on this. And hopefully 3.11 will work. Of course, the thing that I gotta worry about first is whether or not my mouse that I've got hooked up is going to work. Because I don't know about that yet. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think that quite looks right. Just personally. Tried installing the SVGA driver. Evidently, I guess that was a mistake. Okay, so this is apparently how the VGA Wonder driver install works. So, interesting. Okay, so a couple of things just to wrap this up. Number one is apparently this video card is not even good enough to be able to support 256 colors. It's only got 256K of video memory. So this is the best that it will do, 800 by 600 with 16 colors. The other thing you may notice is that I've changed it to a serial mouse. This system actually, speaking of the video card, I think the video card has got a bus mouse connection on it, because if we go into, I'm going to close out of this. I've just got a random serial mouse hooked up. If we get out of Windows, Microsoft Diagnostics, you can see it says bus mouse. So apparently that bus mouse, which is on the video card, is taking over the PS2 port, because PS2 mouse does not work. So I think that's pretty much it anyway for this particular machine. I think it's all pretty much set up. I might in the future add a network card to it, just because I got a couple of them laying around, and I might as well. But for now, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below.